Leinster are not free of injury issues themselves, but a number of players are starting to come back from their problems, although this match comes too soon for Mike Ross and Rob Kearney, who pulled out of last week's win against the Wasps. The changes from that side, well, Kane Douglas, the Wallaby signing, starts at lock, with Mike McCarthy on the bench. Isaac Boss is scrum half, with Owen Redden a replacement this time, and also in the backs, Luke Fitzgerald is back on the wing, a first match since March. Pride needs to be restored here.
Tough place to come it may be, but this is...
But Leinster raised their European game last week. Coaches David Derek Herrera and Serge Mias know just how important it is to win at home at the moment, with the pressure building here, expectation high after the last two seasons, champions in 2013 in France, runners-up last year. And Brice Mack, who threw into that line out well, is part of this drive, could be a scoring part in a moment. Just listen to the crowd now. They've been quiet in the build-up, they're not quiet here, and their players anything but quiet. What a start! And off the bench comes Derek Herrera.
If Tallis can put his team in the right part of the field, that is how Castres will attack Leinster. And what an attack that was. Caballero took the line out. They moved the point of attack there. Leinster never quite knew where the shift was coming from, and that is a wonderful drive-in play. Superb collective work there.
Leinster facing another fast start by the Castres team at home, and what a kick too to follow. Physical presence on the wing. Fitzgerald, who seems to have beefed up himself in the time that he's had away from playing the game and being in the gym. Certainly more of him. Gopperth finds Darcy. Gordon Darcy operating at 13. As Matt O'Connor was saying before kick-off, he slotted into that Brian O'Driscoll shirt very well indeed, doing a good job for the side, and all that effort has led to the penalty. Leinster were victors in round 5, but they had to work very hard for it. Here's Madigan. His kicking stats have been excellent this season, so no reason to expect him to miss from there, and he doesn't. Thrown by Brice Mack, down from Richie Gray. Up comes Luke Fitzgerald again. That's a super claim by Fitzgerald. He's had just about every injury in the book. So it's a great story for his comeback. That's a deliberate knock-on, says Greg Garner.
47 metres or so.
Back at 12 today, but still with a kicking tee, and that's why. In all its glory.
It's appreciated.
73% of territory inside the Castres half.
I'll call you Hawking from now on. You're juniors. Chance now, 73% possession, 64%.
This for the lead just before half-time. It'd be a great moment, of course, for Leinster just to nudge ahead against a side that's rather got used to losing in Europe. And there it is from Madigan. Not a clean strike there from Cronin, and the penalty and the pressure on from Herrera and Tomopiao. The two props, Brice Mack in between, a lot of power coming on.
I think our man Ramiro Herrera's involved there, putting some heat on Jack McGrath, promising young player.
Got that early conversion, now has the penalty to go with it. Brice Mack throws, up goes the lanky Caballero. Another penalty. More forward power and pressure.
Easily end up, if they win this game, 4 single wins.
Here's Pallis once more. Big situation to come into now. Will Leinster get the strum going? Now they needed that. That will lift the hearts. The men in white. Fanning into contact. Now it's Reddin. Ruddock. Reddin just stumbled as...
If he misses this, it's 3 on the trot. If he guesses this, he's back in the rhythm and it's back a game on.
Well, he's got it because he's almost back at halfway. Don't need to look for the flags there or wait for them. This is where Leinster have struggled, isn't it?
Well, they just don't have men who are just getting over the gain line quickly enough. And that means, again, watch Castres defending now. At the moment, they're always pushing up on the front foot.
Of course, minus 2 of their major carriers in Cian Healy and Sean O'Brien. But Jamie Heaslip is one of them, still out there. And Reid gives it to Kirshner. That time there was a bit of forward travel. Cronin. Where is it? Reddin wonders. He's going to get the penalty. Fanning to McGrath. McGrath, that's good from the prop. And it just drifts forward to Redding, but it was going to be a penalty.
European games is understanding the speed that clock ticks.
Madigan then. Over she goes. He's got it back.
The scale there.
Still, Leinster will take it. Got a position from which they can work off, and Gopperth goes around the back of Noel Reid. And the carry is good. And here goes Dominic Ryan. Can Leinster steal it? Can they get a penalty opportunity? That'll do. Is that high? It is high on Heaslip. There is the penalty opportunity. Just have to get into those danger areas, and Castres make the mistake. Clearly a high tackle.
Terrible play there from Babio. That's awful.
Dream of missing this in training. And when the heat is on, he doesn't miss it either. He makes it look easy. It was easy. And Leinster have the lead. Round 6. Waston Harlequin still to come to this ground. There goes Reddin. He started it all, didn't he? All this final chapter with that burst away, that typical Reddin burst that you were talking about, the kind of injection that he gives to the team. Again, Greg Garner gives a penalty.
Just going to say, do you hear Greg Garner then? He just said, you've only got 30 seconds left to take this kick.
10 seconds.
We could have a timed out kick, can't remember seeing one. Madigan. Well, he works well under pressure. Castres need the try. Just keep ball here from Leinster. Dominic Ryan on the floor, sets it to Reddin. Reddin normally the man to kick it off in these situations. Clock has gone dead. Reddin just needs to put it off. And Leinster, who've been stuttering in the Pro 12, is going to leave it to the captain. They have certainly not stuttered in Europe. Once again, it is a very respectable start. The home win against the Wasps, and now an away win in France. And they had to work very hard. As we said, they'd have been very disappointed leaving here as the defeated team, considering how the game was going. But now they've got the win, they will be a relieved side.